So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is breath 11. And today we're going to be, last month we did a lot of rib stuff and side stuff and leg stuff. So we're going to venture back into that a little bit today. And we're going to continue with the floor lying sun salutation, but we're going to take a small part of it and clean it up. I've been noticing I keep changing it every time I do it. So I'm going to learn what it is and then refine it a little bit as we go along in the month, okay? So come lie on your back, come. So I've done my breathing, I've done my aromatherapy, kung fu, and I'm really enjoying having a breathing practice before my yoga. It's doing something to me, which is very nice. So come lie down, all the way down, lying on your mat. Hands can rest on your belly if you wish, or they can be long down beside you. And just resting into the breath. So again, if you want to follow the breath with a 4x4 rhythm, then do. I'll be guiding the class with that intention. Or if you just want to breathe in any random way that you choose and just ignore the breath instructions, then do. But just notice what your breath is doing naturally. So have that as an orientation. And so if breathing in a particular way is stressful, then just leave it out. Sometimes when we're beginning, if you add too many things in, you start to lose the intention of moving with care and slowness. So inhaling, drop your knees down to the side and then back up to center. Down to the side on the right and then back up to center. Continue. Left, center, right, and center. Nice. Rising your hips up, squeezing your bum as you go. And coming down. Rising. And coming down. And again. Rising. And coming all the way down to land on the floor. Bring your arms out into a T. Drop your knees down towards the left. Rising with your right knee over towards the left. And coming back to center. And dropping your left knee over towards the right. Drawing it up towards the right shoulder. Center. And just feel that following from one side to the other. Right knee up towards the left shoulder. And then back. Left knee up to the right shoulder. And back. Tracking your sensations, noticing what's happening in your body, feeling the different layers of you. Right knee over towards the left. And then back. And then left knee over towards the right. Nice. And all the way back. Nice. So drop your knees down towards the right. And then glide your left hand. So if you have anything going on with your shoulder, be careful with these ones. So glide your left hand all the way down until your left hand comes to your right knee. And my head is lifted when I do that. And then bring your left elbow into wing and bring your head to the floor. And I'm still looking towards the right hand. So glide your left hand up and then down towards your right knee. And then pull your left elbow back into wing. So we're doing wing chop on the floor. Chop with your left hand forward. And then wing all the way back. Bring your hand back. Chop. Nice. Wing. All the time you can flow with the breath. Chop, exhaling perhaps, or inhaling as you wish. For me, that's an exhale coming down and coming back because there's more space. It's an inhale going back. One more time. Chop, and then wing. Wing is where your fingers are resting on the side of your face and your elbows pulled back and high behind you. Both arms are wide. Bring your knees back up to center. Drop your knees down towards the left and then sweep your right hand over towards the left and then pull your right elbow back into wing. So my fingers are resting on my face, my elbows on the floor. And then chop all the way down to your left knee and then wing. Chop, wing. Nice, one more time. Chop and wing. Nice, come back to center. Both arms are wide. And just pause there. Arms are wide. Just feel your body. I feel a very nice squish in my collarbones into my neck and shoulders. They feel released out from that last movement. Nice. So bring your arms long beside you. And then feet are underneath your knees, your feet are hip distance apart. Stretch your right leg up towards the ceiling, pointing your toes, and you're reaching towards the wall above your head, whatever version of that you do. And then send your right heel down towards the floor with your leg long. Nice. And now bend your right knee, draw your knee up towards your chest, straighten your right leg, your toes pointed, and then send your heel down towards the floor. So for me, that would be an exhale coming in with my knee, straightening my leg, and then inhale, lowering down. Bend your knee, stretch your leg, pointing your toe, and then all the way down. One more time. Bend your knee, stretch your leg, and all the way down. Nice. Other side. Draw the left leg up towards pointing it towards the wall above your head. Send your heel down towards the floor. Bend your knee, stretch your leg, and then heel down towards the floor. I feel like I have really long legs when I do this. Bend your knee, stretch your leg, heel down towards the floor. Bend your knee, stretch your leg, heel down towards the floor. Nice. Bend both knees. So the next one, we're going to do the same movement with our legs, but our hips are going to be lifted off the floor. So you can lift your bum 1 inch off the floor, or you can lift up into your bridge pose. So the higher up you are, the harder it is, or the more muscular engagement you need to have. So you could have your bum on the floor completely, or you can be lifted a little bit or a lot. So arms are long beside you, stabilize into your legs, walk your feet a tiny bit closer together so that their center of gravity is a little bit more centered through your feet. And then draw your right knee up towards your chest, straighten out through your right leg. And then as you inhale, lower your heel down, either straight out from your hip or down towards the floor, depending on your back. Bend your knee, stretch your leg, lower it down. Bend your knee, stretch your leg, lower it down. One more time. Bend your knee, stretch your leg, lower it down. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Draw the left knee up towards your chest, straighten your leg. Heel, lower it down, either straight out from your hip or down towards the floor. Bend your knee, stretch your leg. Heel. Bend your knee, stretch your leg. Heel. Last time. Bend your knee, stretch your leg. Heel. Nice. Both feet to the floor. And just rock your knees in whatever rhythm suits you. Cool. Draw both knees up onto your chest and just roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. Noticing your breath, connecting to it. Maybe following a rhythm, maybe not. And then in the other direction. Nice. So our sun salutation lying on the floor. So stretch your legs up, stretch your arms up. Okay, so we're only going to do as far as the lunge as such, okay? So bend your elbows, bend your knees, let them come to touch. Keep your knees where they are and bring your hands to the front of your knees and then push your knees away, but you resist a little bit by pushing your knees into your hands. And as you do that, let your lower back arch just a little bit, or let something happen through the belly and the spine so you're arching a little bit. And now pull your knees towards your chest, hug them deeply down. Hold on to your right leg with both hands. Stretch the left leg long. So we're going to go as far as there, both sides. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Elbows to your knees, knees to your elbows. Bring your hands to your knees. Push, resisting with your knees. Hold on to your knees. Pull. Hold on to your left shin. Stretch the right leg long. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. So you can do your 4x4 breath to this as well. So elbows to your knees, knees to your elbows. Hands to your knees, push. Hands to your shins, pull. Hold on to your leg, right leg, stretch. Both legs up towards the ceiling. Nice. Elbows to your knees, knees to your elbows. Exhaling, let's say. Hands to your knees, push, inhaling. Hands to your shins, pull, exhaling. Left leg, pull, inhaling. Exhaling, both legs back up to center. Great, we'll do that one more time, each side. Elbows to your knees, knees to your elbows, inhaling. No, exhaling, sorry. Exhaling. Hands to your knees, inhaling, push. Hands to your shins, pull. Hold on to your right leg, stretch the left, inhaling. Both legs up towards the ceiling, exhaling. Last side. Elbows to your knees, knees to your elbows, exhaling. Hands to your knees, push, inhaling. Hands to your shins, pull, exhaling. Hold on to the left leg, stretch the right, inhaling. Both legs up. Nice, how cool. That's really super. So we'll slowly work out what the different movements are. I noticed that as I was doing it, I was like, oh, I don't quite know which one is next because I hadn't worked it out. So we'll work it out as we go. Okay, so come all the way over and come onto your hands and knees. So your hands are on the floor. We're going to do Kung Fu Bunny again just because it's just so yummy. It's so delicious. So hands are on the floor, knees are on the floor. And then lift your right knee out to the side and then draw your right knee up towards your right elbow or shoulder. And then swing your right leg around the corner. And then you can bring your knee to the floor or you can stretch your leg long and look over towards the left. So elbow to your, knee to your elbow. And then lengthen. So you can inhale as you travel across. And then exhale as you squeeze. Inhale. And exhale. Remember, you can just totally ignore the breath, or you can travel along and pick it up and down as you want it. Squeezing your knee up. One more time. And just pause with your leg around the corner. Look over your shoulder. Feel it in your neck, your ribs, your waist, the leg. Nice. Both knees to the floor. Other side. So left knee up to your left elbow. Exhaling, for example. And then swing your leg around the corner. Inhaling. Swing. Knee up. One last time. Stretch it all the way around the corner. Look over your shoulder and pause there. Nice. Both knees to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. And just find the length of you. Stretching into your legs. Come up onto your toes. And just feel the whole of your leg. Maybe wiggling a little bit, bending one knee, bending the other, bending both, and stretching both. Nice. Walk your feet in a little bit closer. Walk your hands back. Bring your elbows to your knees. Nice. And then roll all the way up to stand. Light's just going to be a problem, I think. I keep looking at the screen going, God, I look really... Anyways, doesn't matter how I look. So bring your right hand to the wall. Okay, so I'm going to... It's right hand to the wall. And then from here, you're going to side bend. So I'm going to right hand to the wall and then lean towards the wall. So actually, so I'm going to have to work out. This is a new wall for me. So right hand to the wall and you're standing sideways to the wall. So my right hip is facing the wall. And then lengthen your left hand up towards the ceiling and then lean your left hand over towards the wall. And then bend your left elbow. And as you bend your left elbow, your hips travel towards the wall. So I'm side bending towards the wall with my hand. And then I'm pulling my elbow down towards my left hip. So just travel away with your hips as your hand comes over. And your hips travel towards as your elbow comes down. Away. Towards. Great, one more time. Hips move away as your hand moves towards. Your hips move towards as your elbow comes down. Now you're going to turn towards the wall. Touch the wall above your hand. And then come back. Stretch your left leg long behind you and then do the same movement. Bring your left hand over towards the wall. Come back. Left hand over towards the wall. Pause there. Nice. Other side. So left hand to the wall. And then reach your right hand to the wall. Lean your hips away. And then bend your elbow. Let your hips move towards. Side bending by reaching your hand towards. Hips move away. Bend your elbow. Hip moves towards. It's such an amazing movement, this. I'm like, wow, so many connections. It's like my shoulders all the way down to my ankles are engaging through the sides, through the deep. Nice. One more time. Nice. So move towards. Actually turn towards the wall. And then pull your elbow back. Bring your right foot behind you. Turn towards the wall. And pull your elbow back. Turn towards the wall. Pause there. Breathing. Nice. Cool. Come sit on your mat. Yum. Wow. So sit on your mat and have your legs long in front of you. Super. So bend your right elbow, reach your right hand up. Hold on to the left hand onto the right thigh, and then lean your right hand over towards the left. And then bend your elbow and try and draw it down towards the floor. So I'm holding on to my right leg with my left hand. Side bend over, reaching your hand over. And then down. So for me, I'm exhaling as I squeeze down, and I'm inhaling as I reach over. Exhaling. Inhaling. One more time. Exhaling. Inhaling. Pause there. Nice. Bring your arm down. Other side. So hold on to your left thigh with your right hand. Tuck your left elbow in. Reach your left hand up. And then lean over towards the... which way is this? This is the right side with your left hand. And then bend your elbow. Pull it down. Reaching over. Bend your elbow. Put it down. Reach it over. Nice. Pull it down. And again, reach it over. Pull it down. Last one. Reach it over. Pause there. Nice. Come back to center. Hands to your thighs. And just roll into your rib cage. And then roll in the other direction. Let your neck be included. Let your whole torso roll. Let your shoulder blades glide. The muscles around your neck soften. Around your belly, the spine. Feel how your pelvis is rolling on the floor a little bit. Nice. Come lie on your back, all the way down. Hands rest on your belly. And just breathe deeply down into your belly. So that's Chico snoring, just to say. This weird little... Nice. So stay there if you can. Very nice to just rest until you're done resting. Or if you need to gallop off into your day, then that's also a good thing. So you have a wonderful day. Very nice class today. It's always great when we're discovering and creating and endeavoring to find new and interesting ways to breathe and move and connect. And so beautiful. And yeah, thanks so much. I got loads of feedback about things that people were enjoying and things that were working. And it's always really good for me to get feedback. It helps me map the path of this together. So have a wonderful day. And I will see you all tomorrow for another wild and wonderful installation of breath. So great. Ciao. Great. If you want any information about anything we have going on in Northern, clinics that are starting back or are back, classes, courses, workshops, events, just info@norther.com. And Sinead, my awesome sister, will get back to you. So I hope you have an awesome day. And if you do feel benefit from this, €10 a month is very amazing. Share it with your friends, your family, your workmates. Always appreciated. Getting the wellness out there. So be well, be awesome, and really importantly, be you. So I will see you all tomorrow. And until then, ciao for now.